bargaining table. We had it in New Jersey. The governor was the boyfriend of the head of the chief labor union with whom he was negotiating. He's no longer the governor. How bad is that?
Well, let's put it this way. I did a study. The top 10 states with the most union workers, with New York at the top 27%. Out of those top 10, 9 voted for President Obama. Of the bottom 10 states, non-union, 9 were red states. So, but you think about this, huge electoral college votes. If you can get those 10 states to go with you, add in people on welfare, a few others, you've won the White House again, even though you may be destroying the entire country.
Charles Payne, Mark Mix, thank you very much for joining us on this troublesome topic. Next, Americans cherish their right to free speech, perhaps above all other rights. How is your right to free speech being chipped away? Right back.
No one covers the Capitol like Greta, going one-on-one with Washington's policymakers, delivering fair and balanced coverage of today's top stories, getting insight on the hot-button issues. Only Greta gets you this close when she goes on the record.
I'm an adult with ADHD. I'm getting treatment, but sometimes I still have a hard time focusing and paying attention. It feels as though my thoughts are spinning. Distractions can make my day even more challenging, especially the mornings when I really need to be organized.
Now there is an action guide just for adults with ADHD that may help. Call for your free copy, 1-800-745-9002, or visit ADHDactionguide.com.
The guide has tips that may help reduce distractions, so I can focus on my monthly sales goals and finish what I started. With ADHD, I sometimes have a hard time managing my schedule and trouble meeting deadlines. The guide showed me how to be better organized during my workday, which may help me finish projects and go home on time.
Having ADHD, things have a way of piling up, and I often spend a lot of time looking for important items. The guide offered me tips on how to sort, label, and organize to help me reduce clutter, so it's easier to find the things I need.
ADHD affects each of us differently. This guide has tips and tools to help you keep up with daily challenges at work or at home. You can also find additional tips and tools at ADHDactionguide.com, where you can personalize your list to fit your specific needs. Just check off the issues that affect you the most, then the areas of your life they impact, like work, home, or school. Right away, you will get useful tips based on your selections, which may help you be better organized throughout the day and focus on what's important. Call 1-800-745-9002 for a free copy of the Adult Action Guide, or go to ADHDactionguide.com.
3 years ago, we got a call. My mother broke her hip getting in the tub. She had been lying there for 2 hours before a neighbor happened to hear her.
I don't think about that day. I think about the day I got my premier bath. It's made my life so much better.
If you or someone you love has a mobility issue that could lead to a slip in the tub or shower, you owe it to yourself to call Premier Bathrooms, the world-class leader in transforming your bathroom with safe, easy-to-use, easy entry baths featuring hydrotherapy.
It's a beautiful transformation for your bathroom and for your life.
Call right now to get your free information. It's that easy. Let Premier Bathrooms share over 20 years of trusted expertise and guaranteed results.
Call 1-866-663-5353. Call now.
Lily, how will I ever plan my wedding in time?
Don't worry. HotelPlanner.com can save you time and money on your wedding.
We're your hotel event specialist. There's got to be a way for our team to travel without us sleeping on the floor.
Never fear. HotelPlanner.com coordinates events of any size.
We're your hotel event specialist.
Great rates for special dates. HotelPlanner.com.
Every morning, for more than 100 months, America has made Fox & Friends #1. Steve, Brian, Gretchen, and Fox and Friends Weekends. Most watched every day. Clearly, America's #1 choice.
Right to speak freely does not come from the government, which the big government folks claim. It is an indelible aspect of our humanity. That means that the government may not require a license or demand permission or intimidate any speakers. The bottom line is it may not punish speech, no matter what the speech asks for. Stated differently, no one in the government, any government, may impose a burden on the exercise of speech, whether it's Tea Party folks calling the president a socialist or protesters comparing President Bush to Hitler. Joining me now is Naomi Wolf. She's a New York Times best-selling author. Her latest book is The End of America. Naomi, welcome to the program. So one of the interesting aspects of speech that most folks don't know about is not only may the government not interfere with speech, but the government may not force or compel speech. So, question. The government signs a health care law, enacts a health care law. The president signs it into law. Corporations say we're going to lose money as a result of this law, as the law requires them to say, when they think they're going to lose money. Suddenly they're dragged before a congressional committee to explain how you're going to lose money and how can you say you're going to lose money and why are you saying it now? Is that constitutional?
I have no idea if it's constitutional or not. You're the expert on that. I think that the government has every right to speak, just as you pointed out. The First Amendment protects all of our speech, just as citizens also have every right to speak. It's news to me, Judge, that it's unconstitutional to compel speech. There are plenty of situations in which people compel others to speak, for instance, to compel testimony. So you need to educate me about that.
All right. We'll talk about that one. Because if the information that is sought is private and not available to the government, or flip side, if the information is already in the government's hands, like in the hands of the SEC, what right does the government have to drag these CEOs in and make them answer questions under oath? Another problem for you.
Well, can I just jump in, Judge? Can I just jump in?
Please.
It seems to me, I mean, one thing I really appreciate about a lot of the transpartisan movements going on right now is that the Constitution transcends everything. And so it seems to me that we can agree that government secrecy has been excessive, and governments and also corporate secrecy has been excessive. So as a citizen, I would rather have too much transparency, too much compulsion to disclose, too many details in the hands of the people from both governments and corporations than too few. I'd rather err on that in that direction.
When members of Congress call Tea Partiers racists, is there some sort of implicit threat or effort to infringe the free speech of the Tea Partiers? I mean, racist is a brush that when someone is painted with it, it's very difficult to get that off.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that it's a very strong term, and I would want to see on what basis representatives are calling citizens racist. It's strong language. However, I also am a First Amendment absolutist, and I think that if something strikes someone, whether they're a representative or a postal worker or a homemaker, as racist, they should be entitled to say so. Just as someone being called racist, the best cure for that, as Jefferson always held, is bad speech or wrong speech or accurate speech should be addressed with more speech. So if people are offended by that, if the Tea Party is offended by that, they should speak up, and that's exactly what the First Amendment was supposed to do: strengthen our republic by having, government and citizens in firm and robust communication with each other. It's good. It's good for us to think about what racism means.
Got it. More with Naomi Wolf. We'll be right back.
Save up to 80%. The Jewelry Exchange has Key to Your Hearts for $79. Tunnel of Love bracelets $2.99. 1 carat 3-stone rings $5.99, and diamond studs are $3.99 per carat. All the jewelry we make guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange, nationwide and online.
Greetings. So you want to replace your windows? I got your new windows right here. And you can probably put it up there.
Hey, you guys go.
One size fits all.
Just on my way to the gym. Listen, windows, I'll give you guys a special discount. Might have to install them yourself.
Hi, I'm Jamie, your color replacement specialist.
Hi. Come on in.
At Pella, we have a better way to replace your old windows and doors by making the entire process a lot less of
A process. From the start, a trustworthy team of Pella replacement experts will guide you every step of the way, showing you different styles and features, and window options that are up to 74% more energy efficient. Then we professionally install windows that are designed and built just for your home. So when you add it all up, it's a better way to replace windows and doors. And it helps Pella earn the J.D. Power Industry